especially after you've gone through a period of stress. Your adrenaline's been very high. It could be a really good stress, like our wonderful grand opening event, or it could be something not so good that you've gone through that's very stressful. But your adrenaline, your fight or fight response is on overdrive. And then afterwards, there's a crash in your body. Our bodies don't know the difference between excitement and exhaustion. Welcome to Life Sculpt by Christy MD, the podcast where we delve into the art of living your best life. I'm your host, Dr. Christy, a board certified surgeon, wellness enthusiast, author of the BioVitality Blueprint, and your guide to transforming health and happiness. Here we explore cutting edge health trends, chat with inspiring guests, and share practical tips to sculpt the life you've always dreamed of. So grab your headphones, get comfortable, and let's dive into today's episode. Well, it has been an absolutely crazy time around here at Life Sculpt by Christy MD. We have, of course, our urogynecology practice. I'm a board certified urogynecologist, but we also have a longevity and aesthetics practice, which I'm really excited about. It's sort of a concierge program, a concierge way to provide hormone care to menopausal women, perimenopausal women, where we have time to really spend with our patients. We don't have a subscription, concierge subscription. It's not that kind of a practice, but it is a fee for service outside of insurance so that we are not constricted by the limited time that insurance allows for doctors to spend with their patients. So we really have time to spend. And I found as a surgeon that when I can get my patients healthier underneath, they do so much better with surgery, with their recovery, and then with their future life, so that the investment that they've made in themselves only begins to multiply. And in my own life, I have discovered the power of hormone and metabolic balancing. And so we offer all kinds of intimate wellness treatments to patients, skin and aesthetics. It's a beautiful, beautiful practice. I have a great team helping me. And we have done very well at our current location in West Houston, almost in Katy. And now we have just had the grand opening of our second location, which is down in the Galleria area, Post Oak in San Felipe. It's a beautiful, beautiful spot, easy parking. Walk right in, relax, grab something to drink, some snacks, and let us take care of you. Let us test you and see where your hormones are, see what kind of treatment you need. If you need an IV, we're doing the longevity IVs. The practice is called longevity and aesthetics. I don't call it menopause practice or hormone practice because it's so much more than that. It's so much more about how can we live healthier longer so that we can enjoy our lives. And I believe that each one of us is made with a very distinct purpose. I'm an Orthodox Christian, and I believe that God is intimately involved in all of our lives, whether we want it or not, and that He has a beautiful, loving, wonderful plan for each one of us and a purpose for each one of us. Doesn't mean that life is easy. God knows I've had my ups and downs. I've had some major challenges in my life. And if you listen to me long enough, you'll hear all the stories. But overall, His love prevails. And so I want to help people to be able to live out their purpose, to have the health and the vitality and the energy so that they can do that. And so opening this new practice has been the culmination of a big dream of mine and my husband, Scott. We've had this dream together. We're in the practice together. He's the chief operating officer. He's the love of my life. We have an incredible relationship. We have a wonderful time together, a lot of fun. And he also is on hormones. He also sees the power of it and how it's transformed his own life, helped him to fight diabetes, helped him to get healthier and have more energy and to just be living the best part of his life right now, too. And so we dreamt this up and now it has happened. And it was a great grand opening. We had a huge turnout, lots of energy, great vibes, wonderful event, had so much fun. It was really incredible. I'm so proud of everything that we as a team have accomplished, not just Scott and I, but our entire team is incredible. But when you go through a big grand opening high like that, there is a crash. And I definitely felt the adrenaline crash. I came home from the event. My sister, my dear sister, Jennifer, she lives in the Woodlands, and she came down to the event, about a 45-minute drive to spend the night. And after the event, she wanted to debrief and discuss everything. I was completely dead. I was like, I'm sorry. I have got to go to bed. I can't talk anymore. I'm spent out. And so that adrenaline downturn is real. And today I wanted to talk about, what do you do when you're in a very hectic season of life, which seems like most people are in a hectic season most of the time. Not fight the fatigue, but how do you survive it, and how do you regain your energy? And so that's what I kind of wanted to talk about today. And especially after you've gone through a period of stress, your adrenaline's been very high. It could be a really good stress, like our wonderful grand opening event, or it could be something not so good that you've gone through that's very stressful. But your adrenaline, your fight or fight response is on overdrive. And then afterwards, there's a crash. Our bodies don't know the difference between excitement and exhaustion. The adrenal glands are just pumping out the hormones to keep us going, to keep us surviving, and making sure that we are avoiding danger, which, of course, we're not in danger of getting eaten by a woolly mammoth or anything like that anymore. But our bodies we're just wired. God wired us to be on the lookout for danger. And so when we're in a high stress situation, we can't help but get into that situation. And so how do you recover when you're coming off of something like that? You're so fatigued, and we're getting ready to hit the holiday season. And so I've got to get myself geared up for that and ready. This is a real busy time for surgery. People have met their deductibles. And so surgeons, anesthesiologists, and OR staff across the nation are getting ready for the rush, the Christmas, the end of the year rush, where people that have met their deductibles are now wanting to get their surgery done. So I've got to be as strong as possible. And we're still building the new location. So I've got to be on my A game. So here's what some of the things I'm doing that are going to help me to be strong. Of course, my hormones are optimized. I just got my pellets, my bioidentical pellets last week. And so I feel great. When it's almost due for my pellets, I start to get hot flashes again. I don't sleep as well. So my sleep has been much better the last few days. And that's one of the best ways to recover, is to improve sleep. Sleep gets so compromised. I'm probably one of the worst of it. Going through surgery training, we just learn how to live without much sleep, and we see what we can do without much sleep. And so it's real easy for me to just keep pushing myself until I just crash. And I did crash last week and slept for about 10 hours at once. But improving our sleep is so critical. We have to let our body recover. We are designed to sleep, and we need to sleep on average 7 to 8 hours a night. Most people need that much. Some people can survive on less, which is so nice because you can have more productive hours in the day. Some people need more, and that's okay. And we need to just honor our bodies and let our body rest and sleep and recover and rejuvenate. Now, what supplements are really good for recovery from that adrenaline drop? Well, we have a couple that we offer in our office that are really good. Adrenavive, it's really good for boosting your adrenal glands back up when you're fatigued. You take that once a day, and it's going to support your adrenal glands so that they can put out these important hormones. And then, of course, B12, especially if you are low in B12. Most people are low in B12. And I'm plant based. So a lot of plant based eaters are low in B12. But a lot of people that eat fair amounts of meat are low in B12. So taking a B12 supplement, methylated B12 preferably, or getting a B12 injection is going to be really good to give you your energy back and help you recover. We can do B12 IVs as well, or combine it with other vitamins to give you a boost. And that's one thing I love to do, is I love to have my nurse practitioner pop in an IV, let me sit there and read or look at my phone for 45 minutes, and I get boosted up. I get hydrated and I get all the vitamins I need to be boosted up for my busy life. One of my favorites is NAD plus. This is a really good aging support. I don't like that term anti-aging, so forgive me when I use it, but sometimes it's the easiest thing to say. But I like aging intentionally, aging with purpose, and honoring the aging process, but doing it in the best way possible. NAD plus has been shown in animals to prolong life, prolong health. Now, in humans, you have to remember that longevity studies take decades. So it takes a long time to determine. So we look at um, surrogate markers to see. And what we see with NAD plus is the markers of aging go down. So it gives you not only energy in the short term, but it helps your metabolic process so that you will age better. So I love getting an NAD plus IV, or I can do an injection as well, at least every week or every 2 weeks. That keeps me strong, keeps me going. And then the other thing is just to take time to take care of yourself, to give yourself permission to sit and be still and be bored. Turn off your phone, turn it off. Just turn it off. That is not rejuvenating you. Turn it off. Okay, I'm talking to myself right now. Turn off the phone. Read, look at the sky, go for a walk, look at nature, get in the warm bath, whatever it takes to take care of yourself so that you have the energy for your life that you're designed for. And it's okay to give yourself permission for that. Protect yourself for the upcoming holidays by being your best self with intentional preventative care. You're going to be, moms make Christmas happen. I don't know if you've realized that. Moms typically are the ones in charge of decorating, the ones in charge of planning the special meals and the cookies and the gifts and the wrapping of the gifts. There are some great men out there that will do a lot of it, but the majority of it falls on mom, creating the magic, making sure that the elf is taken care of, if you know what I mean. All of that comes from the mall. So we have to have our energy for that. My kids are all grown now. Now I've got grandkids. I know I'm going to have a very long to-do list still of what I want to see happen, what I want my Christmas to be like. If you're suffering from fatigue, it's probably not going to get better as the holiday season is upon us. All the gift giving parties, let's not forget the parties. We're also still in the gala season where people are going to fundraisers and galas and events, very busy time. Spending time with family and friends where you need to be re-energized and you want to be present. You want to be able to enjoy it and not just let life pass you by. You need to feel yourself. You need your energy so that you can do that. Our bodies are going to be needing to give us more energy, give us more during this time period. And so, what do we need to do? Well, we've got to take care of ourselves. And one of the other things that I recommend is to start with prevention and really determine where you are. Determine where your labs are and where you are in the aging process. I developed for my own self and for my patients the BioVitality benchmark testing, which is a very extensive panel. I love seeing my numbers every year or sometimes every 6 months. I'll look at my numbers and see how I'm aging, see what my cardiovascular health is doing, see what my bone health is doing, and my brain health. Or we can just do, without doing a full panel, we can do a benchmark, a hormone benchmark, and just look at the hormones, look at the micronutrients, see what's lacking and where you need to be built up. You are worthy, you're worth it to be boosted up, and you should be. And you can get a lot of stuff from eating healthy, but you can also supplement that with supplements and hormones. You can reset and boost when you take a custom supplement, and we can use your micronutrient testing. We can make a custom supplement designed just for you, and that's what I love for myself is I know exactly I'm getting this exact supplement that I need based on my blood work. I'm not guessing. Okay, well, I heard magnesium's good, and I heard turmeric's good. Okay, yeah, those are good. And if you can't do the micronutrient testing, take those. Take the ones that you're hearing are really good for you. But if you can test and you can take a specific supplement, do that. It's better. Okay, put yourself, okay, this is going to sound a little counterintuitive, but you do need to take care of yourself before you can take care of everyone else. As an Orthodox Christian, I think of I'm asked by my Lord to think of others more than myself, to and that doesn't mean that I'm neglecting myself at so that I can take care of other people. It means that I am asked to think of myself as less than, not as good as other people. Humility. It's all about humility and not being prideful. That doesn't mean that I don't take care of myself. I have to take care of myself to take care of other people. If I don't sleep and I walk into the operating room and I didn't sleep or I'm hungover, is that serving my patient well? Is that really giving her the best chance? No, I have to take care of myself. I have to be strong. I have to have the energy to do the surgery, to see my patients. I have to have the mental clarity. Okay, that's seems really obvious, but for some reason, as women, we feel like we have to rag ourselves out for our family and for our friends and our jobs, but we don't. We need to be strong. We probably need to do less so that we can be better at the things that we really need to do. So while I need to focus on humility, and I'm saying I'm asked to do that because I'm not I'm not very good at it. I'm practicing and learning and always trying to get better at it. But I do have to put my health before I can take care of everyone else. I hope that makes sense. I have to refill my cup so that I can give to others. You have to refill your cup so that you can give to others. And it doesn't mean that you're being selfish or that you're only focused on yourself. No, you're doing it so that you can give to others, so that you can be present for others, that you can take care of other people and be who you're designed to be to those people. So for this season, I want you to have permission to give to yourself, to take care of yourself. I want you to feel great. I want you to get your hormones in balance. I want you to get some IVs, get boosted up, see how great you feel after you get a series of IVs. You will feel amazing. You'll have so much more energy. I want to see how you feel with your customized supplements. And we also have intimate wellness so that you can continue to have good intimacy with your husband and really enjoy that beautiful, special relationship in your life. And I want you to look great. You're going to feel good. You're going to be glowing from the inside out. It's okay to take time to get a facial, to get a laser facial, to get those age spots removed. That's okay to get the fine lines and wrinkles smoothed out so that that radiance, that health that you're working on the inside begins to show on the outside. And it's attractive and it draws people into you, and you have more opportunities to take care of more people and share love with more people. So I want you to have permission for that. And I want to invite you to come in and check it out. Start now so you can look great for the holidays. Start your treatment plan. Come in. We'll do a consultation. You can come into our brand new, beautiful Post Oak office, or our still beautiful and still really new office out in West Houston, almost to Katy. True rejuvenation and transformation from the inside out is a process and not instant satisfaction. So keep that in mind and give yourself the time, give yourself the investment in yourself so that you can maximize who you are designed to be. That's what I want to help you do. And that's what I love about my job. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Life Sculpt by Christy MD. I hope you found our conversation as inspiring and enlightening as I did. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to subscribe, rate, and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. Your feedback helps us reach more listeners and spread the message of living a life sculpted by health and happiness. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Life Sculpt by Christy MD for more updates, behind the scenes content, and to join our amazing community. And I have a very active YouTube channel at Life Sculpt by Christy MD. So follow me there and you'll get lots more content, almost daily videos. You can also follow my personal social media account at Love Life Medicine for more great health and inspirational content. Until next time, remember to prioritize your well-being and keep sculpting the life you love. And remember, most of all, to get to know God. He truly wants to know you. He wants you to thrive, and he wants you to have inner peace, which is so rare these days, right? He wants you to have that, and you can find it in him. Best wishes, and God bless you.